How can diet make the biggest organ in your body look even better? Let's talk about that. How's it going, guys? My name's Richie Kirwan, and today we're diving deep into a topic that goes beyond gains and muscle pumps. Your nutrition not only fuels your workouts, but also plays a crucial role in how the biggest organ in your body, your skin, looks and feels. In this video, we'll explore the connection between nutrition and skin health and what you can eat and what you should avoid to keep your skin looking its best. As I mentioned, your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it acts as the barrier between your insides and the outside world. That means it's constantly working to protect your inside from environmental challenges. So it's a damn important organ. So before we get into the nitty-gritty, it's really important to emphasize the importance of an overall, well-balanced, nutrient-rich diet. The foods you consume impact your overall health and well-being, and that includes your skin health. A balanced diet packed with vitamins, minerals, proteins, and healthy fats is key to keeping your skin in tip-top condition. Deficiencies in vitamins like A, C, E, and the B group vitamins, and minerals like zinc and selenium have been linked to skin and hair issues. While nutritional deficiencies are rare in the modern world, extreme or unbalanced diets, especially those that make people cut out entire food groups, can lead to deficiencies in some people, which might lead to poor skin health. So if you're following a particularly restrictive diet, like veganism for example, make sure you're covering your bases by supplementing with nutrients that are often low in vegan diets, especially minerals like zinc and selenium, certain B group vitamins, and long-chain fatty acids. Now, in terms of where to start, if you want to improve the overall health of your skin long term, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to get plenty of antioxidant nutrients in your diet. Oxidative stress is a normal result of all the processes that your skin goes through on a daily basis, especially when faced with the stress of sun damage. There is some population and mechanistic research to suggest that consuming a diet rich in antioxidants, such as vitamin C and vitamin E, and certain plant-derived polyphenols may combat oxidative stress, protect your skin from sun damage, and potentially even reduce the signs of aging. So that means loading up on plants, and in particular those brightly colored fruits and veggies like berries, tomatoes, and leafy greens for vitamin C and polyphenols, and nuts and seeds for vitamin E to nourish your skin from within. Coffee and tea are also phenomenal sources of polyphenols too, so enjoy a couple of cups. Vitamin A, also known as retinol in particular, is really important for helping your skin regenerate. And this is why it's used in many topical skin treatments. Vitamin A is not that easily found in food, as it's mostly present in things like liver or some dairy fats like butter, which really aren't very popular as food choices anymore. However, humans can convert beta-carotene, a plant pigment found in orange-colored foods and leafy green veggies, into vitamin A in the body. The beta-carotene, along with other carotenes in the diet from foods like broccoli, tomatoes, and other dark-colored vegetables, can also help protect your skin from sun damage due to their antioxidant properties. Next up, vitamin D, aka the sunshine vitamin. Not only does it support bone health, but there is some research to suggest that vitamin D may help in managing some skin conditions like psoriasis and eczema. Now, the best way to get vitamin D is to produce your own by getting some sunshine. But if that isn't an option, a high-strength vitamin D supplement can be really useful. And if you do go down the sunshine route, don't get burned. And remember, too much sun exposure can lead to skin damage. So if you're going to spend a lot of time in the sun, be smart and wear some sunscreen. Now, let's talk about minerals. Zinc, for instance, can be beneficial for acne-prone skin. Some research has shown that oral zinc supplementation can significantly reduce the skin lesions that develop during acne. So add some seafood, especially shellfish, nuts, and seeds to your diet to help get your daily dose of zinc. Another key aspect of skin health is getting enough essential fatty acids in your diet. Essential fatty acids are fats that we can't produce in our own body and fall into two groups, omega-3 and omega-6. And these fatty acids help to regulate and control inflammation. There is this misconception that omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids, or PUFAs, actually increase inflammation in the body, but the actual evidence says the opposite, and it seems that they have some anti-inflammatory effects too. Most people get plenty of omega-6 fatty acids in their diet from vegetable oils like sunflower, which are common in processed foods. But getting them from seeds and seed products like sunflower, pumpkin, sesame, or tahini is a much better whole food option, as it comes with additional protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals compared to a refined oil. However, it's omega-3s that most people really lack in their diet. You can get plant-based omega-3 fatty acids from flax seeds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds, but it might be worth trying to get more longer-chain omega-3 fatty acids from oily fish or fish oil, or even from plant-based EPA and DHA supplements. For people with certain skin conditions, there's even some evidence that suggests that omega-3 supplementation can reduce the symptoms of atopic dermatitis and improve overall skin barrier function. You've probably also heard of collagen as a skin health supplement, right? Collagen is a protein that is really common in connective tissue, just like in the skin. And we know that skin aging and sagging is associated with degradation of skin collagen as we get older. The thing is, the evidence around collagen supplementation's effectiveness is pretty weak. There are some studies that show benefits and plenty that don't. Collagen isn't harmful, it's just a protein, so you can try it with the only risk being it might burn a hole in your wallet. Whether it actually improves your skin condition is another story. The next thing I want to talk about is pretty important. Up to now, I've spoken about specific nutrients like vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fatty acids. However, one thing that can have a major impact on skin health is your overall calorie intake. You see, there's a lot of anecdotal evidence that when people gain body fat, they start to notice poorer skin quality, which seems to clear up with fat loss. There is a decent amount of evidence documented in the literature showing that certain symptoms like dry skin and reddened skin are more common in those with higher levels of body fat, as are conditions like atopic dermatitis and psoriasis. Interestingly, there's also evidence to suggest that losing body fat can help to reduce the symptoms of those conditions. Now, whether the poor skin condition is due to just eating too many calories or due to eating more processed foods that lead to excess calories isn't fully understood. But it does seem that maintaining a healthy body weight is really important for your skin. Besides calories, an overall healthier diet pattern, lower in processed carbohydrates, higher in protein, lower in saturated fat, and higher in fiber, pretty much what I recommend as a general rule, has been shown in randomized controlled trials to reduce the degree of acne too. An all-around, sensible, balanced diet seems to be the best for skin health. Now, I can't forget to mention the most common recommendation for skin health. Drink more water is probably the number one piece of advice that people hear when it comes to looking after their skin. But is it true? Well, good hydration is damn important for health. Full stop. So I'm not going to tell people that they don't need to drink plenty of water. But the evidence that drinking more water improving the quality of your skin is pretty poor. A recent meta-analysis did show that there may be a very small benefit on skin condition from drinking more water, but it was a really, really small effect, and it seems to be most prominent in people who don't drink enough water in the first place. So please keep drinking plenty of water and other drinks like tea, coffee, and milk, which are just as hydrating, but don't expect them to suddenly transform your skin. Before I finish up, it might be worth mentioning that sometimes, for whatever reason, some people can have reactions to certain foods that cause issues in their skin. For example, some people report that dairy causes their acne to flare up. Does that mean that everyone should avoid dairy? Absolutely not, because many people who consume dairy don't have any issues at all. But if you think that a certain food might be affecting your skin, try eliminating it from your diet for a while to see if your skin improves. If it does, great. Then try adding the food back in, slowly. If the problem comes back, you might want to consider the pros and cons of eliminating that food from your diet long term, at least for a while. So, there you have it. A summary of some of the ways that your diet can affect your skin health. As always, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to the Myprotein YouTube channel for more great, evidence-based nutrition information.